What's going on, guys? It's your boy Hammer back with another supplement review, and today is Halloween. So I thought I would raise a pre-workout from the dead. One that has been long gone, but was so legendary that people still can't stop talking about it. People still can't stop comparing to it. People can't stop romanticizing over it. People can't stop thinking nothing will ever be quite so good. What am I talking about? Well, I got a lift, you got a lift, let's get down to business. I'm of course talking about the legendary Crack Purple from Dark Labs. I am talking about the OG formula with the you know what I'm talking about. So I took this today, very first time. I actually just opened this up, and I am lucky enough that this tub was nice, fresh powder, no clumping, no moisture, perfectly preserved. I'm going to be able to use most all of this probably without any issue. And anyway, so I'm going to get down to the experience because, like I said, my first time using this, but it's a legend, right? So first and foremost, the taste. I didn't think it was awful, but it was definitely very kind of chemically synthetic-y taste. The newer Dark Lab stuff, their flavor has improved greatly. Most of their pre-workouts are tasting pretty awesome. This was definitely before they switched gears in that department. Okay, so I guess I'll run over the label. Everyone knows this label, but if you don't, it's got 8 grams of citrulline, 3 grams of beta-alanine, 1,500 milligrams of agmatine, a gram of arginine nitrate, a gram of beetroot powder, which is for nitrates, 250 milligrams of norvaline, 500 milligrams of choline bitartrate, 400 milligrams of caffeine, 120 milligrams of the old 1-3, the old band. It's got 25 milligrams of Kana and 15 milligrams of grains of paradise. So what happened when I took this drink? Was it magic? Was it a ride? Well, it was a ride. I'm going to tell you about it. So took the drink. Within 30 minutes, I feel it brewing. I feel kind of like my head's heating up. That old familiar buzzing on the sides of your head. It starts buzzing. I get ready. I'm driving to the gym. I'm thinking I've felt this feeling pretty much on this level several times. As I'm driving, it intensifies. It builds up, and holy crap, the whole full-blown, as my buddy GGH would say, the head high. It's coming in. The energy is picking up. I'm feeling freaking good. I'm feeling very locked in, very dialed. Get into the gym, and the energy feels very high. The focus is very high. The head high is there. I feel in a good mood. A lot of people were talking to me today. And I felt very talkative. I felt very positive. I was having a good time. And the energy kept climbing, for quite a bit there. For probably the first hour and 15, it was climbing before it kind of stayed at that and then started to drop off. But that being said, I had a great workout. The pumps were good. The muscle connection was good. The energy, it was good. But here's the thing. I got this feeling that I've gotten a couple times with pre-workouts that I don't really love. It's this weird sensation in my chest. I wouldn't call it a chest pain. I honestly don't even know what it is. I don't know. Is it my heart? Is it my lungs? It's not heart palpitations. It's just this very, very subtle feeling that I feel, and it's a discomfort. That today lasted maybe 20 minutes. Like I said, it doesn't feel like a heart palpitation. It doesn't feel like I'm having heart pains or I don't know. It's just this very subtle discomfort. I've gotten it before running certain DMHA pre's that were very high DMHA. And I got it today. It's a feeling I don't like, if I'm going to be quite honest. But anyway, like I said, workout was good. The mood elevation, the head high, the focus. It did start tailing off towards the end. It wasn't. Okay, I'll say this. And then after the workout, I started to crash. I was crashing literally kind of like on the way home. I felt tired already, which is very strange for me. I actually took a nap today. I just got up, and then I'm going to be able to do my cardio after this. So, was this a legendary experience? Was this the ride I was waiting for? This was good. This was a good pre-workout. It was a good ride. It was a good experience. Here's the thing, though. I have had 10 pre-workouts this year that were that I like just as much as this. And that, that's just being honest. Whether, every pre-workout is a unique ride. I've had pre's that were more euphoric than this. I've had pre's that were better energy than this. I've had pre's that were more tunnel vision than this. I've had pre's that were, maybe not every lever was the exact same. Obviously, I'm not saying anything hits just like this. This had a lot of those things very high all at the same time. But that being said, it had that little bit of chest pain. It had the come down at the end. Had a little bit of a crash. Am I still going to use this? Yeah, I might. I'll use this again at some point. I'm not saying this is bad by any means. All I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a point across. That we have this thing in our heads that like an ingredient gets banned or a pre-workout goes away, and now it's the end of the world, and we got to track that down. And people are looking on eBay trying to buy an old expired pre that's open and clumpy for $300. I just don't see it, man. I just don't think it's worth it. I think we are so blessed to live in a time where we have such incredible products on the market in all different avenues, whether it's the illicits, the non-illicits, the nootropics, all kinds of stuff. It's still out there. You got to look around. You got to, listen to some reviews. You got to dig a little bit, but the great stuff is still out there, and you can still get it. You could get it at NutriCartel, code Hammer for a discount. You could do that. Like yesterday, I took Panda Skull. That was a great ride. It had zero come down, and I felt like I was in a clear headspace for the rest of the day. Obviously, did it have euphoria like this? No. Did it have the energy like this? No. Did it have the buzz like that this had? No. It didn't have any of that. But it had provided a great workout, provided a clean-headed focus, and I felt great the rest of the day. This provided a super cool freaking experience, and I crashed and felt like shit. So obviously, we like these experiences. We like chasing the dragon. We like looking for the next coolest thing, and it's part of the fun of this. But that being said, if you got this crazy nostalgia for an old pre-workout you took when you were in high school, it's probably because you're looking at it through rose-colored lenses, living, at a time, you're thinking back, oh, that was amazing. But realistically, we have plenty of amazing pre's today. So if you're one of these guys that thinks you got to hunt down the pre's of yesterday, that thinks, formulas are changing over and everything sucks now, I got to say, man, I thought you were wrong before. And, now that I've tried this, I gotta say, it just reinforced that opinion. I've gotten the pleasure to try so many great pre-workouts, whether I've gotten them sent to me, I've bought them. I have friends like my buddy Heiston Ace, who literally sent me 20 samples of some of the most legendary pre-workouts, whether it's Excelsior, Thermal Spark, OG batches of Juiced, Purple, freaking Legit Pre, all of these pre-workouts, when it's like, oh, nothing's as good as these. And it's like, no, they're all good. They're all really good. But I can tell you right now, I've tried a couple things in the last couple months that I freaking loved. And I was thinking about, I was like, man, I liked X supplement better than this, or X, Y supplement better than this. And don't worry, guys, end of the year, top 10 pre-workouts is going to come. But my point is, this is a great pre-workout. This is a great experience. Do we have to raise this from the dead to have a great pre-workout? No, we don't. We are blessed. We live in a time when there's plenty of great stuff. You got to know how to find it. But that's all I got for you today. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, click all the buttons, do all the things. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Alex Hammerstone. And I will see you next time for the next pre-workout or supplement review. Thanks for watching.